Wow.
Right on.
Oh my God.
Peace, light, and love, family. 1212, Gorilla Elite, bulletproof, nothing but the truth. So, I gotta give it to you guys. We're gonna touch up on the line within. We back on this journey. All praise to the Most High. Raising the frequency, raising the vibrations. Shout out to Infinite Waters, brother. Keeping us consciously woke. You feel me? Waking up the subconscious mind, the super superb conscious mind. You feel me? Hey man, so we're gonna deal with the gift of aggression that comes along with this semen retention journey. And like I said before in previous videos, a lot of people will start feeling like, you know what? Ever since I've been on this journey, I'm feeling like the hate towards people, the hate coming from people. You're feeling the hate energy. And I always say that's not actually what you're feeling. Your sensory levels are just rising up. So you're starting to sense energy a little bit better, a little bit faster. Your instincts are rising. Like I said before, is that your testosterone is going through the roof because you're holding on to that life force. So it's just building up. And remember, that root chakra is just vibrating to create life. It's just obsessed with creating life, creation, because you're a part of the collective consciousness. So you're constantly wanting to create within. But since we're in this society that has indoctrinated us, which caused our DNA to be manipulated and changed within ourselves, a lot of the times we don't even believe that we can create besides creating a life. Sometimes it's harder for us to create, or AKA manifest things that we want in this reality due to all the indoctrinations and the alternation of the physical realm that they have performed on us, all the rituals that they have performed on us subconsciously. You feel me? So a lot of times it's harder for us to create unless we go on to the spiritual journey. When you say you're going on semen retention, you're basically saying you're going on a spiritual journey, because basically you're going to start figuring out your true, or you're going to really, it's going to open up your eyes. It's going to unlock a lot of stuff. But I know a lot of brothers, they just want to get to 30 days. They just want to get to 60 days. They just want to get to 90 days. And then once they get to once they hit that mark, they're like, you know what? I'm going to keep going. You're just going to get motivated to keep going. You feel me? So we keep doing that. And what happens is, as we know, we got different stages. You feel me? Because your body is also cleansing itself as well. And you're rewiring your brain, your conscious and subconscious mind. You're doing a whole rewire. That's why when you get over those urges, those days you get over those urges, you're gonna be like, wow, that was easy. Now I don't even have the urges. And now, like you said, a lot of people know, you're gonna start looking at everyone just as living organisms. You're not gonna look at them like, oh, man, woman, this, that. You see what I'm saying? You're gonna basically go back to the lion within, because the lion only pleasures himself when he wants to create. When he has a lot built up in himself, then he wants to create. You don't see him pleasuring himself just out of boredom or out of just wanting to do it. He's on a life cycle with the universe. The lion is on a life cycle. He's doing everything in order. He's not just, he don't have access to digital products like, oh, snaps, I gotta go meet that lion over there in Asia. I gotta go meet her. You know what I'm saying? Figure out what that's about. They're just going about. You feel me? But since we've been so indoctrinated as humans by these extraterrestrial beings who actually control our societies, the non-benevolent extraterrestrial beings that control our society, then we're all confused and about sexuality, about creation and all this other stuff. So, we had our innocence ripped from us because they exposed us to all this hyposexual content. You feel me? So, but when you go on that semen retention, especially when you're in the heart of Babylon in the West, and when you're in the heart of Babylon and you decide to go on that semen retention, you're no different from the monk that goes out into the mountains to find enlightenment. You feel me? To find enlightenment and to, raise his conscious level. Because you got to think about it. If you were taken from your place now and you were set into the mountains to where you were, basically isolated from society, no temptations, you're on a strict diet, you're on a strict schedule, you're on a strict praying schedule, you constantly can meditate, pray, get closer to nature, then yeah, it's all easy, all good, gravy, baby. But if you're in the heart of Babylon and you're going on this semen retention journey and you got all these urges coming at you, all this sexual content coming at you left and right, feel me, woman thinking you're a pervert for just opening the door for them. Everybody's on this hypersexual, you got the alphabet community after your ass and all this other shit, man. And you still maintaining your seed and your life force, you're 10 times stronger than the monk in my eyes, because they don't have no temptation to go through. They're isolated. So if you're isolated in the mountains, closer to nature, and you don't find enlightenment, then at that point, something is definitely wrong with you. At that point, you're just an extremely low vibrational being. But, you feel me? But if you're in the heart of Babylon, and you're practicing semen retention, and you're conquering all the urges, all the bullshit that come at you, then you damn near, yeah, you are the Most High God at that point, in the flesh. You feel me? Because all that shit that's coming at you, especially when you start to retain that life force, you get extremely aggressive. And like they say, man, it's the sleeping lion within. It's the sleeping lion within. If you step on somebody's toes that's practicing semen retention, whoo-wee! It's a whole nother world, man. It's a whole nother world. Just like it's stepping on somebody's toes who's practicing semen retention is like stepping on a lion's tail. We know that lion will devour you within seconds, or at least try to. And that's why I said, when you practice semen retention, a lot of times when you become extremely aggressive, you accept all challenges. You don't stand for, you know what I'm saying? You don't fall for the bullshit no more. You don't fall for the bullshit. You accept all challenges because you feel like you're pure, you're cleansed, you're clean inside, and you feel like the universe is just on your side naturally, because you feel like in your heart that you have done no wrong. So like, man, nothing can come against me because I'm pure. When you have that pure feeling within, you know for a fact nothing can come against you. You feel me? So that's when you start challenging everything, and it's really hard. That's why, the discipline comes in to where you can control the fire within. When somebody sneak diss you or say some slick shit, or they're trying to get on your nerves, don't do it, family. When you say, you know what? Let me not respond. Let me understand what's going on. Take a step back. That's when you're truly leveling up. When you start analyzing if you're going to snap or not. Because that's basically what's going on. You might snap one day. You almost there, right? Whatever the goal you're trying to hit, you almost there, fellas. Don't snap. Don't explode. Because like I said, it's pros and cons. So the pros, for the most part, we all know you're going to be extremely determined to accomplish your goals. You're going to become extremely disciplined. You will become more spiritual naturally. That's something you can't avoid. You just can't avoid those benefits when you're on semen retention. It's just going to happen. And the cons are, you got to learn how to maintain the fire within. You got to learn how to react to certain things that may have you lose your damn mind. There's certain things, the heathens are doing that'll make you lose your damn mind. There's certain things people will do, and basically it could be a test at the same day. And a lot of times you might be sick to your stomach and be like, oh my gosh, I might snap on this person. Because you got that feeling. When you get that feeling, you're like, I'm not standing for the bullshit. I can't wait for him to do some crazy shit, or I can't wait for her to say some crazy shit, because I'm going all out. And that's the power of semen retention. You're not standing for no bullshit. You accept all challenges. You're extremely energetic. Your sensory levels are extremely high. You're determined. You have all the motivation and inspiration in the world within you, you know, and you're in the heart of Babylon, trying to contain that fire, trying to contain yourself. You feel me? It's like complete rage within, but it's like controlled rage directed at good things. Because when you look at the, I believe it's that high vibrational chart, anger is not a low vibrational frequency. Anger is actually like kind of like in the mid or higher in the mid higher levels. Anger is like in the mid higher levels. That's why a lot of people manifest out of anger, because they say things within their heart with conviction. When you say something with conviction in your heart and you're extremely upset, a lot of times it'll manifest instantaneously because you said it with your heart. That's why anger is not on the lower spectrum of the vibrational frequency chart. It's more like on the mid higher, you know? So fellas, continue to maintain your life force, you know? And the aggression that you're feeling, or if you're feeling like people are just hating on you, that's not it. I'm telling you, family. I thought that was it too. I was like, man, why I feel like this person is just, either they just hate on me or they just trying to fuck me over. What's going on? Like, what did I do to deserve this? But that's not it. What's happening is you're just so much, your testosterone is just so much through the roof that you get offended at every little thing to where like you feel like you want to lash out. That's what's really going on. You're like I said, you're like the male lion. You're just naturally extremely aggressive and you don't know why. But you're thinking people hating on you, but that's not the case. You're just naturally aggressive. That's what's going on. You know, you're just retaining that life force. You're not releasing that life force with, even if you have a wife or a lady, unless you want to be charitable. Like I said, if anything, just practice soul sex. A lot of times, what can help your aggressiveness when you're trying to maintain that fire within, when you're trying to maintain that aggression, control that aggression from within, besides it, you know, besides you standing up for yourself and using that aggression for good, like to be bold, have confidence, and be determined to go after your goals and not stand for no bullshit. Remember, you got to contain it so you don't get hit with the cons of it as well. Because you might fuck somebody up one day, like, well, damn, now I got to sit in jail until Monday. Or shit, you know, fuck this. I ruined my whole relationship because I snapped on this person. Maybe I shouldn't have did that. So, you know what I mean? You got to maintain it. As a man, I realize, just like the male lion in his pride, he has all of his loving females around him. So regardless, no matter what, he's always getting that natural feminine energy. He doesn't have to release a seed. So same thing with the human male. You don't need to release your seed. To control that aggression, sometimes all you need to do is have feminine energy around you. Maybe, you know, just go visit your mom, you know, your mom is always loving. Or if you do have a lady or a loving wife or spouse, whatever, partner, just be around them so they can show you some love. Maybe you just like the fact that they're cooking for you, or, you know, they put the love into their cooking, or they're just around you. They're giving you little head massages, or, you know, just being around that feminine energy helps you maintain. Being around that feminine energy helps you maintain the fire within, helps you maintain that lion, that sleeping lion within. You feel me? So fellas, don't snap. You're almost there, man. You're almost there. Don't relapse. It's never worth it, man. It's never worth it. You know, so like that's my take on, you know, the aggression that you're experiencing right now when you're on this semen retention journey. It's just that you got to learn how to balance it out. Everything is a balance in this world. If you ask me, everything is a balance. Everything has a balance to it. And we know that. Get closer to nature. That'll help you calm you down. You know, just try to eat high vibrational foods. That'll kind of help you maintain your mental clarity. You know, stay away from low vibrational tortured food. You know, try to stay away from processed foods so you can keep your mind right, man, and maintain that lion. Because if not, I mean, the lion could come out at good times and it could be a good thing for you, and the lion can come out and it could be a bad thing for you as well. It can go either way. That's how I see it. That's how I'm looking at it. But yeah, fellas, that's all I got for right now. Peace, light, and love, family. I'm on to the next one.